Yes, now almost 1.5 billion fewer pints were sold in British pubs in 2021 compared to 2019. Data from the British Beer and Pub Association said pub beer sales were down 38% in 2021.
The association's chief executive Emma McClarkin said that every unsold pint is a stark reminder of the dislodging effect COVID restrictions have had on our sector. Well, joining me now is Michael Kill, CEO of the Nighttime Industries Association. Welcome to the programme. I mean, when we're talking in terms of billions, I just can't quantify the amount of, alcohol or cash that we're talking about here. What does this mean to people who own pubs and bars?
Well, as you can appreciate, I mean, it's a phenomenal level of profit that people have suffered and lost during the pandemic. So it's been extremely tough for them. Many of them are still in a very fragile state, but it really benchmarks the challenge that the wider sector has faced over the last 2 years during the pandemic. So without a doubt, as Emma stated, I mean, every pint is real testament to the challenge that we're facing in terms of recovery and the current financial position that we've been placed in, given the open-close strategy and many of the other challenges that we've had, from work from home to the Christmas trading losses and cancellations. So all of them have culminated in this extremely stark figure that really benchmarks the challenge that we have ahead and what we've seen in the past.
And do you feel supported by the government at the moment? I mean, obviously, Rishi Sunak was quite generous during the pandemic to businesses, but what's the situation now?
Well, the challenge that we have is due to the Christmas period, and as you can appreciate, many pubs, bars, restaurants, nightclubs all rely on that period to build up cash reserves to survive the early part of the following year. We've seen that loss in revenue culminated with the overall debt position that we've built up over the 2 years has put many of these businesses under financial strain. We've seen a third of nightclubs lost. We've seen thousands of pubs go to the wall. So we're still in a very fragile state, and we do believe that there needs to be relief moving forward, particularly around the budget that's coming in at the end of March from the Chancellor, looking at VAT, looking at the business rates relief, and potentially further relief that's going to allow us the financial headroom to recover.
Well, thank you, Michael, for bringing us that. It's such a difficult situation for so many industries. I just hope that we're going to get back to some semblance of normal. And even if there isn't a government stimulus, that people in this country, that there'll be a sense of sort of almost patriotic duty for people to go out and go to the pub, go out and go to Nighttime Industries and spend that cash. I think we felt that a little bit in January, sort of after Omicron, people sort of feeling like they should go back and personally spend that money.
1.5 billion fewer pints fewer. That's staggering.
Well, I myself will make up for about half of that as the year unfolds.
Well,
try to.
Well, moving on to our next
Michael Kill there, the CEO of the Nighttime Industries Association.
Yes.